Okay, so we've been playing with our effect a little bit, and there are more things that we can control with our chase, and they're referred to as attributes. And in the attributes, we can determine the pattern of our chase, which way it runs, what its direction is. And it's in the attributes section over here. And if you just click on the attributes tab, it'll pull up this list of options for which way you want the chase to run and how you might want it to run. So right now it's set to forward, and what we could do is go ahead and run it in reverse. And let's go look at it in live, right? And if you look at it, you'll see that it's now running in the other direction. We have reversed the direction that it's going, right? So let's go back to our effect, right? Back to our attributes, right? And we could make it a bounce, right? And let's go ahead and put it back in forward. So a forward bounce, and I'll show you what that does. Let's go to live, right? And it goes across forward just like it did, but now it backs up and goes the other way. So it goes from one end to this end, and then it goes back. So it bounces back and forth across the chase pattern. Now let's go back into our effect, right? And our attributes. And the last, well, there's two that I want to show, right? Let's go ahead and turn our bounce off, set it to forward, and let's set it to random. Okay, so random is now just going to randomly choose which step to play. It's not going to be in a specific pattern. It's not going to go left to right. Let's go to live, right, and take a look at it. And you'll see that it just is randomly picking which channel to play next. There's not really a pattern to it. It just picked that one, the same one, twice, right, which would happen in random, right? So that's random. Let's go in and let's look at another random option. Effect, right? Attributes. And that one is called random rate, right? And random rate randomly assigns a time value to each step, right? For every time that a step is played, it just randomly picks a value, a speed, within a range of numbers, right? And so the speed of 100 is the time that we have set for the effect. Anything less than 100 is slower, and anything greater than 100 is faster. And our range is from 0 to 2,000, right? So I'm going to set a range of, let's say, 75, which would be slower than what our normal chase was. And I'll say through, and let's say 300, right? So this is randomly going to pick a rate, right? A speed for each step, somewhere between 75 and 300. 75 being slower than 100, our set speed, and 300 being faster. Let's look and see what our chase looks like now, right? So it's randomly picking lights, and then it's going to randomly pick how fast to play that light. It doesn't seem like the timing is where I want it to be. Effect, right? Random rate of 75 through 300, enter. Right, yes, now my random rate appears. I think I failed to hit enter. Live, right? And you'll see that some steps are slow and some steps are fast, right? And some are kind of normal, right? And those are fast, right? So it's randomly picking them and assigning a speed value to each step. Here, let's go back in one more time. Effect, random rate, and let's say our normal speed 100 through 600. Enter, right? And live, right? And you'll see that things are a lot faster, right? Sometimes they run at our normal speed, and sometimes they run super fast, and sometimes they run in between. This is a real useful thing if you're trying to make a fire effect. It's also good to make lightning, right? Things that need to flash or ripple, but may not want a symmetrical time value. And that's effect attributes.